Here it says the leg of a right triangle is 1 unit longer than the other. So let's try to draw this. The key word here is a right triangle. So we can assume one of the angles is 90 degrees. So if one of the legs is x, then the other leg is going to be 1 unit longer, or x plus 1. Then it says if the hypotenuse measures 5 units, then what are the lengths of the legs? Okay, so we know the Pythagorean Theorem says for any right triangle, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. In other words, the lengths of the legs squared plus the length of the other leg squared is equal to the hypotenuse squared. Okay, so if we're going to set this up, we'll say, using the Pythagorean theorem, that x squared plus x plus 1 squared has to equal 5 squared. Okay, this here is our setup. Once you get it set up, we're going to have to solve this quadratic equation. Now, to do that, we're going to have to multiply this out. Okay, when you do that, you'll be left with x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals 25. Or, same side like terms, x squared plus x squared is 2x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals 25. Now we know to solve quadratics we need them equal to 0. So subtracting 25, that'll leave us with 2x squared plus 2x minus 24. Once it's equal to 0, you try to factor it. I notice here I have a GCF. So factoring out that 2 would leave me with x squared plus x minus 12. Then the trinomial that's left should be a little bit easier to factor. Okay, so we'll break x squared up as x times x. 12 factors as 3 times 4. 3 and 4 add up to 1x if the 4 is positive and the 3 is negative. Negative 3 times positive 4 is negative 12. Once it's factored correctly, you then set each variable factor equal to 0. So either x minus 3 equals 0 or x plus 4 equals 0. Okay, so this tells me x could be equal to 3 or x could be equal to negative 4. Now it doesn't quite make sense in this problem to say one of the legs is negative 4 units long. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that answer away. Then coming back to the original question, that says one of the legs, let's say leg 1, then is 3 units long. Then the other leg, let's say leg 2, is 3 plus 1, or 4 units long. Okay, so this is basically just a 3-4-5 triangle, 3-4-5 right triangle.